Hi guys, welcome to today's kickboxing class. So put your feet together, hands by your side, and bow. What we've got today for you is a pad drill. What we're going to be doing is starting off in side stance for this. So, first three techniques. If you remember last week, we did our syllabus revision. So we're going to use pad drill 2 as the basis for our pad drill, and then we'll kind of branch off that and do some different stuff. So the first three techniques from pad drill 2 is going to be side stance on back fist with your lead hand to the head, step forward as you do that. Then we've got a side kick with our lead leg, so after the back fist, you can do a little step up with the back foot if you need to, chamber, kick, re-chamber, down, and then we're going to finish in the reverse punch. So our lead leg steps forward and slightly out to the side, our lead hand goes above our head to guard, and our back knee is going to turn and lunge down to the floor as we punch straight out with our rear hand to the body. And then back up. Okay, so what we're going to do with this, starting left leg forwards, we'll do our pad drill. We'll go back fist, side kick, reverse punch, and then we'll change stance, right leg forwards, back fist, side kick, reverse punch, and then back to left leg forwards. So we'll just keep swapping backwards and forwards, left and right, for 2 minutes. Okay, now I've left my timer in the bedroom, so let me go grab that. Okay. So 2 minutes starting on the buzzer in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So back fist, side kick, reverse punch. Then right leg forwards, I'll show you from the side so you can see the footwork. Step forwards, little step up, kick, down, and reverse punch. Okay, then left leg forwards, same thing again, back fist, side kick, reverse punch. Just nice and steady for the first minute. Back fist to the head, side kick to the body, reverse punch. Good. If you can do that side kick without step ups, so from the back fist, just lifting that leg straight up and sliding it in, that's kind of a more advanced version. You can do that, or you can just do it with a step up like this, and then that's a little bit more of a beginner version. 1 minute to go, start speeding up now. Start, back fist, side kick, reverse punch, left leg forwards. Breathe out on each technique. About 15 seconds to go. And time. Okay. 1 minute rest. While you're catching your breath, explain what we're coming next. So, adding on to that, we're going to go for a side kick, okay? So, we've got our back fist side kick, reverse punch, and then another side kick to follow up, okay? So, stepping forwards, back fist, side kick, reverse punch. You step up with that back leg, again, throw a side kick, and then we're going to do a lead leg roundhouse. This one's going to go head height though, if you can. If you're not flexible enough, just get your leg up to head height. Body is okay. Just bear in mind, if you're fighting somebody who is in opposite stance to you, you would be kicking them on the back with the body roundhouse. So you need to be able to get up to head height because you're not allowed to kick people in the back with kickboxing. Okay, so after the side kick to the body, again you can step up and do that roundhouse to the head. So like this, back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, and roundhouse. Okay, from the side, looking like this, back fist to the head, side kick to the body, reverse punch to the body, side kick to the body, and roundhouse to the head. Okay, so as an alternative, as I said, there's a little bit more an advanced version of this. Instead of doing the side kick, roundhouse separately, you can do them off at the same chamber. So without putting your leg down. Okay, I'll show you right leg forwards for this one. So we're going back fist, side kick to the body, leg down, reverse punch, and then we're going to go side kick to the body again, without putting your leg down, chamber for the roundhouse, go up to the head, and then put your foot down. So that just helps speed up our kick a little bit. If you want to do just the basic one for the first minute, so you get your technique sorted out, that's fine. And then when you want to speed up for the second half, we can do that. So it'll look like this. So back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse. Okay, so we'll do that again for 2 minutes, chopping and changing between left and right leg forwards. Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse. Or 2 individual kicks. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse. Make sure every single technique we're moving forward, so we're attacking. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse. If you find yourself running out of space, just take a step back in between, about halfway through the pad drill. Go back fist, side kick, reverse punch, step back, go side kick, roundhouse. That helps. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse. Good job, we're over halfway now. Start speeding up a little bit. 30 seconds to go. Seconds. And time. Relax there. Good job. Okay, next technique. So I should have said, if you're fortunate enough to have a pad holder, should have told you how to hold pads, okay? You got somebody there holding pads. What they want to do is when your left leg forwards, their left leg forwards as well. So your chest is here and their chest is here facing each other, okay? So they're going to have their pad up here for the back fist, head height, with the pad turned straight towards you as if you're bumping somebody on the nose. Okay, so the back fist to the head. The reverse punch, the side kick is here, body height, slightly behind the back fist, so you're having to step forwards. You don't want to get yourself into a situation where the pads are level and you're going back fist and then having to take a step back to do the side kick. Okay, you want to attack as you're doing it, so back fist and step forwards with that side kick. So we've got the back fist here and your side kick here as you're moving forward. So back fist, side kick with the pad holder, and then the reverse punch is going to stay pretty much where it is, catching there. And then they'll come up for the side kick, they'll be stepped a little bit further back to catch that side kick, obviously legs are longer than arms. And then for the roundhouse kick, this is an indirect kick, it's going to the side of the head, so you would hold the pad up to the side like that, head height. Okay, roughly right above where the side kick is, okay? So they're just kicking the same target but to the head. So back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse. Okay, from the front, back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse. It'll look like that. And then that way you see where my hands are. All my targets are kind of roughly in this area here, so we're not fighting somebody with a head over here and a body over here or like that. So you're trying to replicate the kind of shape of a human body with the pad targets. Okay, so anyway, moving on from that, we're going to throw two ridge hands. Okay, now the way we throw a ridge hand, you're going to have your hand with your fingers straight like this, or a little flex in there if you want, and then your thumb tucked under like that. Okay, striking with the inside of your hand, just right at the bottom of your index finger, that hard bit there. Okay, that's the bit we're striking with. Don't strike with your thumb, that's how you break your thumb. Now, if you're wearing gloves, that's perfect, because your glove will put your hand into that shape anyway, and you'll be striking with that bit over the thumb. These are points gloves. If you've got boxing gloves, exactly the same idea, just striking above that thumb there. Okay, this is usually a technique we'd use in points fighting, which you use your points gloves for, which is why I'll put those on. Okay, so 8-ounce points gloves. So our ridge hands, what we're going to be doing with those is a ridge hand to the body and a ridge hand to the head. Now both these techniques are indirect, so again for your pad holder, the body shot, instead of, like for the side kick and the reverse punch, holding it to the front, what you can do with the pad is just hold it to the side, like that, as they strike it. Okay? The ridge hand is going up over the top and down on the head, so the pad holder can hold the pad facing up the way, head height. Okay? Careful not to hold it down here, okay? Hold it, make sure it's head height. Now, as well for the pad holder, if you're not already doing it, make sure when you're holding pads head height or body height, you're not holding it to your body height, head height, you're holding it to the person who's doing the drill. Okay, so they're striking their own head height and body height. Okay, so anyway, the way this is going to look for the person doing the pad drill, most importantly, is from your side stance. Your foot's going to step out to the side to allow your shoulders to turn, similar to a reverse punch. Your hand's going to come around from the side like that. A little bend in the elbow as well. I don't want my arms straight because I'm going to jar my elbow when I hit that target if I do that. Okay, so little bend in the elbow and that ridge hand comes around. Notice I'm just kind of flicking it around. It's a nice strong technique. I don't need to wind it up away from the back. That just makes it slow, and your opponent's going to see it coming a mile off. So it's just coming out to the side here and then around, striking that target. After that, we're going to go over to the head, so your hand's coming over the top. So ridge hand to the body, step forwards again, ridge hand to the head. So 1, step forwards again, ridge hand to the head. Okay, again, I'm not doing a big swing from way back here, I'm just going up and down onto the target. From the side it looks like this, ridge hand to the body, and then ridge hand to the head. Okay, so make sure you're striking with the inside of your glove. We're not striking with the outside of the glove like a karate chop, okay? It's different. So the whole thing is going to look like this. Back fist, side kick to the body, reverse punch to the body, side kick to the body, roundhouse to the head, ridge hand to the body, ridge hand to the head. Okay guys, so give you 2 minutes to work on that. Again, we'll chop and change between left leg forwards and right leg forwards. That's a long explanation, thirsty now. Here we go. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse, ridge hand, ridge hand. Notice my guard as I'm doing this, okay? When I'm kicking, my back hand's up, protecting myself. When I'm doing my ridge hand, my free hand, my lead hand, that's my method. Okay? Right leg forwards, back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, ridge hand to the body, ridge hand to the head. I forgot the roundhouse. Do that one again. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse, ridge hand, ridge hand. That's it. From the side. 45 seconds left. Start speeding up a bit. 20 seconds to go. And time. Right. Drink of water. Okay, next, after the ridge hand to the head, we're going to hit a very similar angle, striking pretty much the same target, but this is going to be with our axe kick, so we're going to do it with our foot. So, our ridge hand to the head, hitting over our opponent's shoulder down on their head, okay, like this, kind of cutting down at a diagonal angle, okay? Our foot is going to do the same with our lead leg. So our knee, first movement, needs to be across ourselves, okay? Not out to the side, across yourself, okay? So throwing that knee across yourself, important that that's your first movement, okay? If you throw a straight leg, it's going to be really hard for you to get any height. So you have to throw the knee first of all, just the knee by itself. Now you're trying to kick yourself in the chest. Then, once your knee is up, you can straighten your leg and bring it down on your opponent's head. Okay, so same angle, cutting down, up and down like that. Okay. Whether you strike with your heel or with the flat of the foot is entirely up to you. You'll get more power from your heel, but you'll be able to reach a little bit further with the flat of your foot. Okay, if you're looking to knock someone out, heel's a good idea. If they've got a tight guard and you're just looking to drag their hands down, then maybe just get the flat of the foot down and then punch over the top, okay? So, after our ridge hand to the head, we're putting that axe kick up, and then from here, I'm going to land into open stance, okay? And I'm going to do a knee strike. So to do my knee strike, I'm going to clinch around the back of my opponent's head. Okay, if you're wearing gloves, you can just cross your gloves over like that. If you're not wearing gloves, same last week, pad your fight, just clenching your hands together, pull the head down, and bring that knee up to meet it, okay? So head comes down as the knee comes up, all in one movement. So the whole pad drill is going to look like this. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse kick, ridge hand to the body, ridge hand to the head, lead leg axe kick, clinch, knee strike. Okay, it's always the back knee we're going to strike with, whether you're left leg forwards or right leg forwards, like that. Okay, so For the pad holders, it's going to look like this from the side. They're going to be stood like this. Back fist to the head. Side kick to the body. Reverse punch to the body. Side kick to the body. Roundhouse kick to the head. Ridge hand to the body. Ridge hand to the head. And then from there, they're going to throw the axe kick same angle, so you can just leave the pad where it is. Okay, head height for the axe kick. It'll come down. Once you've struck that, just square up to your partner because they're going into open stance, so you can go into open stance as well. Double up your pads like somebody's head, and then they can just pull the pads down for that knee strike. Make sure the pads start at head height though, okay? So if they're having to pull them down, if you just start them here, then it's not the same, because unless they're fighting a midget, it's not going to be that easy to do a knee strike. Okay, so keep the pads up here, pull them down, do that knee strike. So, from right leg forwards, it'll look like this: back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse kick, ridge hand to the body, ridge hand to the head, lead leg axe kick, and knee strike. Okay, if you need to do a step up on that axe kick, that's fine. If you've done that ridge hand up here, you've got quite a wide stance, so that back foot can just come up and turn, just to give you a bit of momentum to get that foot up for that axe kick. Okay, so 2 minutes working on that drill, starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse, ridge hand, lead leg axe, knee strike. Right leg forwards, back fist, side kick, reverse punch. I'm excited actually for this one. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse kick, press up a bit of space, ridge hand, lead leg axe, knee strike. Right leg forwards, back fist, side kick, reverse punch. 1 minute to go. Side kick, roundhouse kick, ridge hand to the body, ridge hand to the head, knee leg axe kick, and knee strike. Right, 45 seconds, let's speed up a little bit. Ooh, axe kick first, then knee strike. 30 seconds to go. If you get lost at any moment, just go back to the start. Don't stand there scratching your head. Important to keep moving. Keep forgetting that roundhouse. 5 seconds, get one more in. Yes, right. 1 minute rest. Okay, for the last bit of this drill, this is going to be random, so I haven't planned this bit yet, okay? It's going to be whatever it's going to be. Could be really easy, could be quite torturous, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to do that pad drill, building up one technique at a time. So start with your back fist. Then we're going to do an exercise. Then we're going to do our back fist side kick exercise. Back fist side kick, reverse punch, then our exercise. So just adding on one technique at a time. What that exercise is, we're going to leave it completely in the lap of the gods. We're going to spin our wheel. Whatever it lands on, this is going to be our exercise in between. So hopefully, something doable. Okay, it stopped on V sit-ups. Okay, so was hoping it was going to change to something else. Okay, a V sit up if you haven't done one before. Feet off the floor, hands up in the air, hands beat your feet like that. Okay, V sit ups just like that. Okay, you're going to do 5 V sit ups every time we stop. Okay, so you do your back fist, 5 V sit ups. Back fist side kick, 5 V sit ups. Back fist side kick reverse punch, 5 V sit ups. Okay, I was hoping it would be something like lunges or something like that, but we're going to get a tough one. Okay, this is the last 2 minutes work today. Okay, guys, so start left leg forwards. If you get all the way through the pad drill, just start doing it right leg forwards from the beginning again. Okay, so starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back fist. 5 V sit ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back fist, side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, another side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse, return to the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back fist, side kick, reverse punch, side kick, roundhouse, return body, return head. 30 seconds to go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back fist, side kick, breast punch, side kick, roundhouse, ridge hand, next kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back fist, side kick, breast punch, finish up there, side kick, roundhouse, ridge, axe kick, knee strike, 5 V sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and done. Okay, chill out there, guys. That is us done with our drills. We're just going to stretch out now. Well done if you managed to get through a whole set. Left arm down your back. And change. And then feet shoulder width apart. Over your left side. And change. Squat down, push your knees wide open. Left leg straight. And change. And frog stretch. And then we'll go to front splits. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And head off your box splits. Brilliant. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back in. Excellent. Shake out those legs. Nice one, guys. Brilliant workout today. Put your feet together, put your hands by your side, and bow. Excellent. I'll see you all in the next class. Any questions, just drop me a message. See you later, guys.